The Lumiere brothers, who started cinema, had a beautiful camera, brass, wood, and glass. And it had a beautiful little wooden magazine which held a little roll of film that lasted 55 seconds. And a 100-year anniversary, they recreated these cameras, or maybe they had the original ones. I think it might have been the original ones. Yeah. They recreated the emulsion and put it on acetate rather than nitrate, and they asked 40 film directors to use that camera, and they had many, many rules. You could not stop the camera. You had to use natural lighting. You could make no edits in it, and you had 3 takes. I'm pretty sure that was it. And I remember getting the idea. My hand was on this Inca power saw, table saw. I was in my shop. And I got an idea to have 5 or 6 sets and then have the camera move as rapidly as possible in between the sets, but first close the lens, you know, cut off the light, and then move the camera really fast and then open it up, and then close it and move the camera really fast, open it up, and like that. And so it took a long time, like 15 days, to build these sets and get it all organized, and it worked out, you know, pretty good. That's how it happened.
Okay, cool. And
yeah,
just
sure thing.
A really random question. Do you find that it's more natural for you to smile in pictures or to just have a blank face in pictures?
A small smile.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
I was really fascinated by your short film, The Grandmother, and I was wondering what brought that about.
I don't know, and it's so beautiful how ideas come along. I just got an idea that a small boy plants a seed and grows a grandmother, because a grandmother is a source of love for many people, and this boy's family was pretty much hell. Yeah. So that it just kind of, I don't know where that idea came from, but there it was.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All ideas come from this field because this field is at where you transcend the field of pure consciousness is at the base, the source of thought, the source of mind, the source of matter. And it's the source of a fish. It's the source of a tree, the source of a star. It's a beautiful, beautiful, full field. One more question, says Bobby, and I'll be back later on.
I'm Daniel.
Daniel?
Yes. What do you meditate on?
You meditate using a mantra, and the mantra is a specific sound vibration. You just start the mantra going, and the mantra turns the mind within. Always we are pointed out, but now we're pointed in. And why do we like going within? Why is it easy and effortless? Because it's natural. The mind loves to go to fields of greater happiness. And with each subtler level of mind, with each subtler level of intellect, there's more and more happiness until you reach the source, maximum bliss, maximum. And you splash into that, and the splash is bliss. Beautiful, beautiful. You just keep diving, you pop out with thoughts, dive back in, pop out, dive back in, then you come out. More and more and more of that is with you. It's like going to the treasury and filling up your pockets with money, with gold. And then you come out and you start spending it. Ideas, you start catching ideas. You start having a great time. Now, Bobby Roth will introduce the great Dr. John Haglund, my good friend.
diving within all of David's beautiful descriptions are the descriptions that people have had throughout the ages of turning within. David asked John Hagelin, and we'll meet Fred Travis, brain researcher, to talk about what science tells us about the process of diving within. And then when those two gentlemen are finished, then David will come back and continue taking your questions. John Hagelin is a world-renowned quantum physicist, educator, author, and public policy expert. He has conducted pioneering research at CERN, which is the European Center for Particle Physics, and SLAC, which is the Stanford Linear Accelerator Center, and is responsible for the development of a highly successful grand unified field theory based on the superstring. His scientific contributions in the fields of electroweak unification, grand unification, supersymmetry, and cosmology include some of the most cited references in the physical sciences. In recognition of these and other achievements, Dr. Hagelin was named winner of the prestigious Kilby Award, which recognizes scientists who have made major contributions to society through their applied research in the fields of science and technology. The award recognized Dr. Hagelin as a scientist in the tradition of Einstein, Jeans, Bohr, and Eddington. Dr. Hagelin received his PhD from Harvard University. He is currently director of the Institute of Science, Technology, and Public Policy and professor of physics at Maharishi University of Management. And he is now working in Washington, D.C. to establish a much-needed, long overdue University of World Peace. Please welcome Dr. Hagelin.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be here. I'm normally not shy of public speaking, but David Lynch is a very tough act to follow. He has this $1 million coiffure, which makes some of us feel follically challenged. And he speaks about meditation, which is a very, very difficult experience to communicate. He speaks about it with such a poetic clarity and lucidity that it is really tough to follow. I would like to add a few scientific remarks to the beautiful experiences that David shared. David has talked with us about the experience of a field of unity within, profound inner harmony, inner peace, and inner unity. This experience of inner unity is really the core experience that has been described since the beginning of history by all the major traditions of knowledge and spiritual traditions of the world. Is this field of unity at the basis of life's diversity, fact or fiction? It's very interesting to me today to see that modern science, through its reliable but slow means of gaining knowledge, has, over the past half a century, maybe a little longer, peeled away layer after layer of the onion of existence, exploring deeper levels of natural law, deeper levels of nature, from macroscopic to microscopic, to the molecular, atomic, nuclear, subnuclear world of quarks and leptons, electroweak unified world, grand unified world, super unified world, 10 million times smaller than the atomic nucleus. At this fountainhead, this core level of nature's functioning, we see the emergence, the discovery of fundamental unity at the basis of the diverse laws of nature governing the universe. At that level, all four forces, gravity, the strong force, the radioactive force, the electromagnetic force, are all one. And all the so-called particles, the quarks and leptons on which they act, are also all one. At that level, there's just a single unified ocean of existence. And all the particles and forces that fill the universe are just little ripples on the surface of this ocean of unity, ocean of existence.